What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another game analysis video. In this game, the Tulsa Roughnecks take on Phoenix Rising, and I analyze every single one of my touches on the ball and defensive plays. So like I said, we're playing against Phoenix Rising. Now I'm going to warn you guys right now, Phoenix Rising is the #1 team in the USL Championship. A great side. I think right before this, they've been on a 10-game winning streak, and we are second to last place. So as you can see, look at the records. We're 4-10-6, and they're 12-2-5. So this game, our mentality going into this was to just play it long, do the defensive things right, and just try our best, honestly. Anybody can win any game, but at the same time, this team's a very, very good team. So I'm number 13. My name is Matt Sheldon. I play right back, so I'll analyze all my defensive plays and touches on the ball. I'm going up against Flemings, against Phoenix Rising, who's their left winger right here, number 7, who's a great, great player. So this was definitely a big challenge. But yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. Here's my first touch on the ball right here. So long ball in from the right back all the way over to my side. It's a tough one, but I'm just going to try to head the ball out and be safe with that. Now, quickly off the throw-in, they play quick and behind, and my center back does a great job to cover behind me and strip that ball and knock it out. Now, here's the next play. The ball's going to go over my head, and this is a bit of a scramble. Ball's going to come into me. Now, I should have just played it first time instead of trying to bring it down with the thigh. I thought that was a foul right there, but our defense does a good job to track back and win the ball and play it out. Next play, ball's going to get clipped in. I'm just going to challenge up for the header. Don't win it, but then our center back does a great job just to clear it out. Like I said, it's not the prettiest game. We're not playing the prettiest soccer, but we're going against the #1 team on a 10-game win streak, so you got to be smart. Now here, I really think I could be even tighter up against number 7 on his back just so this ball can't go through. Now I don't understand why this isn't offsides there. If you play it back, you can easily see he's about a foot or two offsides. But yeah, just looking back on that, I think I can get tighter. Now throw-in comes in. I do a good job to win the ball. Pressure from behind right into the corner. So I'm just going to clip it up right into our striker, who does a good job to hold it for us. Now it's hard to see on this play, but our center back stepping. So immediately I'm covering and tucking in behind, so this guy doesn't get an easy run in on goal. So I'm behind almost as another center back right now. I'm going to get some pressure from the right, just play it back to my keeper, who's going to clear it out of the danger. Like I said, we're playing very direct. We're not really trying to possess. We're just trying to do the simple things right. Ball comes into Fleming, so I'm getting tied up on his back to make it difficult on him, so he can't just turn and attack and counterattack. There's enough pressure. We win the ball, and then we play a good ball down the center. I play a decent ball down the center of the field, and we almost get a decent opportunity right here. So that's a decent play. Now here I'm peeking over my shoulder, and I'm seeing that Flemings is making a run in behind, a direct run, so I can kind of run and start trying to defend against that. I'm already running back, preparing for that through ball in behind, so I'm not flat-footed and get beat. It comes right to my foot. I'm going to take a touch, play it back to the goalkeeper, and we play out. A lot of defensive work, not much offensive work from me. I didn't get many touches in the attacking half. It really was just a lot of defense. Now through ball in behind, my right mid's doing a good job to come back and cover. So instead of running out there and leaving this big space, I'm just going to stay back and stay on that 6 and mark this front area in case he does whip in across. And that's just kind of like, basic positional awareness right there. Now, my right mid wins the ball, does a good job just to hold it up. I'm going to support him underneath and then just clip it forward, first time touch when it comes back to me. And it actually works out really well. I didn't really aim. I was just kind of getting it down the sideline, trying to keep it in bounds, but it worked out. Now here again, Flemings has his back towards the goal, towards me, so I'm going to get up right tight against him and just try to prevent him from turning. Now this guy's going to make a good run in between. We didn't have anybody tracking him, so I have to come back, try to track him the entire way. And again, as I see my center back coming out to put pressure on him, I'm going to go inside, cover that space in case that through ball does go through, which it does. I'm in the right spot, and we do a good job just to stop that counterattack. So, they're very, very good at it. They're very fast attacking, so it's tough. Now, again, they win the ball. I'm out wide, and as usual, as I've said in a lot of these game analysis videos, I'm going to tuck in and force the play out wide. So I'm tucking in, giving support to my center back, and forcing that play out wide to number 7 here, which is exactly what I want. I want it to go wide. I just don't want him to go through the center, and it works out. He gets the ball, and it's kind of a nothing play. So that's, again, best case scenario right there. Now right here, there's three guys really running at our goal, and that ball is going to be clipped in behind. So what I'm going to do as the ball's coming back, I'm running, tucking in behind, leaving number 7 and going on this guy in case the ball goes to him. Because again, the danger's in the middle of the field. It's not outside. So I'm tucking in on 19. And again, the ball goes right there, but I'm in a good position to stop that attack. It's so important. This is something I've had to learn a lot, is even as a right back, the danger's outside. So center back has the ball. I'm going to tuck down the line or drop down the line and then open up my hips to get a good angle at the field. Again, you can see I tuck all the way back, so I have a good passing angle. The ball is going to come into me. My hips are open towards the field, so I can take that ball now and dribble and attack down the line where the space is. The center mid comes out to pressure me, and I just play it into my center mid and then a couple one-touch passes, and we're out switching to the other side. Great long ball switching from our right back into me, our left back into me, and then I'm just going to take it. Pitch is rough right over here, but I'm just going to take it forward, and then I get fouled right outside the box, and it actually ends up being a yellow card. But again, I mean, as I see that left back tucking in, I'm going into the space, and now doing a good job just to get in front of that guy and earn a free kick. So yeah, decent play. Then here is the free kick off of that. I'm back post. I'm just going to try to get the ball. It lands right in the back part of the 6. I try to slide it I'm trying to get that ball back on the penalty spot, but it's just a tough ball to get to. I made contact with it on the first slide, but it went straight up, and then I couldn't get up quick enough to save it from going out of bounds. But that's just a decent little play. It would have worked better if I would have hit that in. So again, you can see my positioning, covering the center, letting the ball go out wide. That's where I want it. The worst thing would be if I'm out here on number 13 and the guy can go straight and attack in the center. So again, tucking inside, let the ball go out. I don't understand, again, how this isn't offsides. Oh, no, this play is offsides. They actually call this one. So that's good. They call offsides there. But again, covering the center, forcing the ball out wide, forcing the ball out wide, forcing the ball out wide. And then when the ball does go out wide, you try your best to block the cross and just cover the best you can. A little push in the back and ends up being a foul. A little soft, honestly. I don't think it was that clear of a foul. Long ball into me. Again, I'm just going to get up and barely make contact with it, but just head it out for a throw-in. And then now the ball's on the opposite side, and it's going to come in towards the center. And now this play, you guys are going to have to give your opinion on this. But number 17, Montpremier, gets a straight red for this tackle. I think it's a pretty harsh call. I mean, it's dangerous, 100% dangerous, but he does win the ball, and I don't think there's like malicious intent for the red card. But you guys can, let me know what you think in the comment section. I don't think, here's a slow-mo play of it. So he wins the ball, but both feet are up. It's definitely very dangerous. So you guys can comment down below what you think, if it was a red card, if it was a yellow card, or what. From my angle, initially, I thought it was a red card for sure. And as I watched the replays, I'm like, you know what? He does win the ball. Here's another angle of it. It's just a little dangerous. And I think that's the problem. It's just being, 2 feet up. But straight red. So now going into halftime, we're down a man, 0-0 against the number 1 team. So we have a big, it's a lot to handle for the second half. But here is the start of the second half. They have the kickoff. They're going to have the ball, and they just maintain possession of it. So here is my first touch of the game. Goalkeeper is going to hit a long goal kick up the field. Ball is going to come right into me. Take a touch a little bit far ahead of me, but we end up maintaining possession of the ball and get fouled right on the side. Here's the next touch. So the ball's going to come all the way into me. I do a good job just to win that first one, and then my right mid collects it. But ends up getting it stripped. But just get back in formation, and no big harm here. Ball comes switching into me, comes bouncing right at my head. Maybe I could have just let that go. Looking back on it, I just reactionary, just bounces to me, so I just get a head on it, and Flemings makes a good touch in and shot. But it's a little reactionary. So now here's a fast break. I'm tucking again inside, tuck inside, drop, install, delay, and force the play outside. I don't want him to cut in between me and number 4, the center back. I want him to go out wide, which he does. I force him the right way, and then he ends up crossing it, and just, we didn't communicate fast enough that we had time there. Now ball's literally just going to come right to me. I take a check over my shoulder just to see if I have any pressure. And now what I should have done, honestly, is just play number 7 right here quick so he could turn. I go for a little bit more complicated pass right to our striker, and it works out. But in the future, yeah, just play the easy ball right to number 7, our center mid. He can turn and attack. Ball comes into me, not the best header out, but I was running backwards. Center back comes, does just enough pressure to win the ball, and then we play out of it. So center back has the ball, left center back switches it over to me. It's behind me. Now, I should have either headed this one touch straight down to number 4, the center back, or I should have just put my foot through it and hit it up the field. I tried to chest it down right here, which you'll see, and I'm just too tight. And number 7 does a good job to win this from me, and then I just get my foot just clipped, and that didn't feel very good. You'll see the next couple plays, I get pretty beat up, honestly. Here's the next play where I get smashed. But yeah, I was hurting after this game. So you'll see the slow-mo of what happened here. But number 9, Adam John, just comes in, kind of clobbers me. Gets called for a foul, but it didn't feel too good. So watch the slow-mo. Watch me back here. Once it starts here. Yeah, I'm right here, and then I just get sandwiched. And a little bit shaken up there. But it's okay. Nothing too bad. Just a couple bumps. Now ball goes into the striker. He does a good job just to maintain possession of it down at the corner. Played all the way back to me. I try to feed it into number 7 and just out off them for a throw-in. Next play, another corner kick. Now this is in the 69th minute. Ball goes up, back post. They win it, and they score on us off a set piece. So we're zonal on this one, which you'll see. So it's not like it's anybody's man, but if, as you can see, as the second ball comes up, you just got to stay tight to a guy instead of we kind of like all leave our man and can start to ball watch, which is frustrating again. I mean, if you guys have been watching the game analysis videos, we really have been giving up so many goals on set pieces. So ball comes out to me. Now the winger is just flying at me. So I have to make a quick decision of either turning and playing back to the goalkeeper, or I can do this, take the touch out wide and clip it down. Now, I had more time than I thought. Taking that touch past him, I could have dribbled, take another touch, and then picked out a better option, but I just kind of cleared it up. Now, this ball is a great cross in, and I can't win this, so what I'm going to do is just put my body in front of number 7 and do everything I can to not let him have a free header on goal. I'm just going to push him, bump him a little bit, just so he's not going to have a free, wide open header and take his time and pick out where he wants to hit that. So even though I didn't win it, I did enough where he, easily has the ball over the goal. And there, just going to body the guy so my goalkeeper has a clear lane to boot the ball up, and then I do a one-touch straight into my center mid. Now, center mid has the ball again. I'm wide. Ball is going to come out to me. I start to take the touch down the line, and as I start to go, I see 2 guys right here covering. I'm going to be 2v1 if I attack, so I'm just going to slow up, take my time, try to keep possession of the ball, cut it back, and play into my right mid, and then make a run through. And now it's a decent attempt here. The left back does a good job just to read that well, but I just try to continue my run on. Now ball into me, I was actually up as like a winger right here, just an overlapping play, and I try to just chip the ball over my shoulder, try to be creative. I think obviously I could have trapped it down, but you got to try some stuff sometimes. Ball comes out to me right in the 6, so I'm just going to clear out and wide, clear the danger, let us get organized. And now again, another corner kick. Adam John right here is just going to try to keep the ball in. I just bump him enough so the ball bounces off his shin and out of bounds. So again, number 20 hits a really long ball, switching ball. It's over my head. I'm 1v1 on the side. Now again, don't lunge in. Just stay safe. Be smart with it. Just let him have it, and you just want him to play backwards. Now we got 2v1. He's going to play it out and play it back without fouling, no foul, and that's perfect. Stop the counterattack, let them play back, and that's good. Next play, Phoenix Rising has a throw-in down my side. It's going to come into number 7. I'm just doing a good job just to make it difficult, put my body into him, and then unluckily I try to hit it off him. It didn't work. It bounces right back to him, and then he hits it off me for the throw. Now they try to hit a ball over the top, do a good job just to win the header, but they collect the second ball, and then again, just pressuring him, making it difficult without getting beat on that sideline. There's a little counterattack. Mason throws me out the ball. I have lots of time and space, dribble forward, play into the right mid, and then just cover in from behind. Ball's going to bounce out to me. Now I have a guy right on my back. I'm going to take it forward, and I'm trying to play out here, but this number 7 again is cutting. He's stepping to his left to cut out that option, so I have to take it inside, and I'm going to play it right out after I beat him, and then again cover back into my spot. Now here's towards the end of the game, and I just collide heads right over here trying to win the header. Again, like I said, I got a few plays this game that really kind of beat me up, and that one kind of rang the dome. But I'm okay. No concussion, no problems. Just a little head-to-head contact there. But I felt fine. I will look up at the lights just to see if I have any of those auras when you get a concussion, but no problems. Then long throw into my guy again. Do a good job, just get around him, and then win the header. So we're in the very last minutes of the game, and he ends up calling, I think, right after this play. Yep, right there. So they win. I mean, that was Phoenix Rising's 11th game straight, and they broke the USL or tied the USL record for wins consecutively. So, I mean, they're a good team. And now I think they're on a 16, 17-game winning streak, which is pretty incredible. The best in America, in the MLS, USL, NASL, anything. So they're a good side. So the fact that we were able to hold them to a 1-0 win even after going down a man in the first half is I'm happy. I'm proud of the team. So we honestly played pretty well. Nothing great offensively, but defensively I thought was really, really solid. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.